Moving on, the completion of the multi-billion shilling Thwake Dam in Ukambani appears to hang in the balance, with nothing happening on the ground at the moment. Previously, the project had been hampered by various factors, including funding shortfalls, COVID-19, and lawsuits from subcontractors, among other reasons. But there's now hope, as the National Treasury and the African Development Bank edge closer to agreeing on a financial agreement to secure approximately 9.6 billion shillings to complete phase 1 of the Thwake multi-purpose water development program. Here is Stephen Zioka with the details.
No machineries, as the waters of River Hart that was meant to percolate here silently finds its way into Indian Ocean, with the government yet again giving excuses 9 years since construction of the dam started.
We started with the workers of 1,400 workers, but we have to reduce them to around 800 so that they are stay far apart so that they don't get COVID-19. So that took some time, that is 2020, 2021, and a little bit of 2024. And then Ukraine war came. Ukraine war also affected us because we had, you remember, we were blasting material, and explosives come from Ukraine, so that we could not import them. So that took time also to be achieved, And then the waiting time for the dam to settle.
During a site inspection by officials from the African Development Bank, the National Treasury, and the Minister of Water, Sanitation and Irrigation, the government acknowledged funding gaps in the past, hence crippling the workflow.
The budget for 2023-2024, we had an allocation of 1 billion. That 1 billion was to do the works was to pay for the work that have already been done. But the 9.6 billion that the CS is talking about has not been secured from the African Development Bank.
I cannot say how much it is so far, but I can say it's in excess of, I think, $200 million from various pockets of the bank's financing.
With the Thwake Dam Phase 1 construction works standing at 94.2% fiscal completion, 3 critical tasks of constructing a bridge over the embankment, completing the concrete phase, and installing hydromechanical equipment still remain undone.
About the allocation of the money, 9.6 billion, the National Treasury has already received the proposal, and we are communicating with the bank.
Thwake multi-purpose water development program, once complete, will be a game changer in providing water for domestic use, agricultural productivity, and will be a hope for thousands of residents in Ukambani region.
After 9 years of building of this dam, the locals from Kitui, Makuene, Machakos will wait for longer before the completion of this dam. Stephen Zioka, KTN from Thwake Dam, Makuene County.
Well, thanks, Zioka, for that update from Makuene County.